So here we are again, Monday morning in Singapore. And I have to say, I was actually really looking forward to this weekend because, hey, no Premiership. There was the Italian Grand Prix, which was going to be a cracker. There was a bit of cricket going on. Everyone's getting excited about the Rugby World Cup. But no, I'd forgotten. The European Championship qualifiers, one of the great pointless exercises of our time. 24 teams qualify for the European Championships this time around, meaning it's almost impossible not to qualify. Unless, of course, like me, you're Scottish. Friday night, we lost 1-0 to plucky Georgia in Tbilisi. And it now looks like we're doomed. We have the simple matter tonight of beating Germany, the world champions. But I have a funny feeling that it might not work out like this. Scotland fans all over the world will just know how tremendous we are at snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Or doing it against the big teams and then falling flat in our face against the minnows. We've all been there before. And I just look at our fixtures and I have a horrible feeling that we'll probably beat Germany and Poland. And then on the final day, we will need to go to Gibraltar to get a result. Now, Gibraltar's a country with a population which means that they need to borrow players just to fill up their bench. And we are going to probably go there needing to win. And of course, we all know what happens to Scotland when they play a minnow nation and they need to get a result. So I think we will be one of the few nations not to qualify, along with the powerhouses of San Marino, Liechtenstein, and of course Gibraltar. It's another summer of cheering on whoever England are playing for Scotland supporters, I feel. Now, one other team out there who is just stinking the place up is Holland. Now, I must admit, I've always had a huge soft spot for Holland. That 1988 team, Hullet, Van Basten, Rijkaard, absolutely taking Bobby Robson's boys to the cleaners. And I remember that wonderful team they had at the 98 World Cup. Do you remember that quarter-final against Argentina with that Dennis Bergkamp, that wonderful goal at the end? Kluivert, Overmars, Seedorf, Davids, the De Boer twins. Just so many great players. Holland are third in their group. They just got whooped at home by Iceland. What is going on in international football? The Dutch, even when they're not any good, still get to World Cup finals. 2010, they were terrible. They still got to the World Cup final. This is Holland. This is one of the great powerhouses in world football. It's not a particularly big population, but God, they punch above their weight. And they've always had such fabulous players. I really don't know what's going on with Holland. Please sort it out. If the Orange are not at these tournaments and there's not a great team of really, really gifted footballers, I just feel cheated. Come on, Holland, you can do a lot better than this. So that's it for this. So there we are. Just a brief gripe this Monday morning, in view of the fact that there was no Premiership. We should be grateful for small mercies, I guess. But spare a thought for us long-suffering Scotland fans. It really isn't a lot of fun. Over and out.